One more time. All right, we are at the Koenigsegg Villa during Monterey Car Week. Thought we'd give you a bit of a behind-the-scenes tour. We're here to film CC850, which is the latest car, the manual hypercar, which Koenigsegg just launched. But we thought we'd take you for a walk around. Keep it super informal, top-line vlog style. Place is ridiculous. I mean, the place has got its own little putting range with Koenigsegg golf balls. I'll be taking one of those. Thanks very much. Check this place out. Look at this. Look at all these. So good. Oh! Oh! So close. Anyway, so this is the Koenigsegg Villa with its own putting range, and we thought we'd give you a walk and talk because look at it, it's so cool. This was on a minute ago. Why is that not on anymore? That looked really good a second ago. That was looking so good. I just walked straight up to it and I was like, that looks amazing, and it turned it off. Eddie, take it from me. There's normally lots of fire here.
I think you have to like...
What do you think of this? Needs to pre-balance. How about that, dude? Manual focus here. Preview screen's nice. What do you think about the weight of it?
Pretty heavy.
Yeah? You'd still need it?
Well, if you do a quick 10-minute take.
Yeah. I suppose so.
Unless I'd get pretty buff.
Isn't it counter to the point of the balance to have easy rig, or is it easy rig just to take the weight? Take the weight.
Face focusing, look at that.
Look at that, automatic face tracking. That is a piece of kit, huh? 4-directional gimbal. So it's basically got sensors underneath it, which detects where you are in relation to the ground.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yoki wants one.
Well, we nearly got one. Didn't we?
We did, and then we changed our filming style entirely. Reminds me of an ostrich neck. You know how they sort of, you know what I mean? Those two handles connect to an external screen, or like this sort of screen, and then you can manually pull focus. So inside, in the depths, in the bowels of the villa, it's like a Bond villain's lair, but there's this incredible bar here, all marble, sorted for cocktail evenings for the next few days of Koenigsegg events. We've got the media team operating in and out of here with the DJIs. We're specking area here where people can get involved in Koenigsegg naked carbon or painted specs and painted cars. So no doubt there's going to be some CC850s spec'd here, which is pretty trick. So we just filmed this segment with Christian, so we're just checking footage, making sure it's all good. The great thing about Christian is you just kind of press play and he just goes, right? I mean, he's the best person to talk to on camera. All right, now we're inside the house. It's pretty spectacular, but let me just show you the view. So now you can get a real feel for the context of the place. Putting green down here, ocean view over there. It's, yeah, really special. Koenigsegg, we've just done a briefing on the car and some pretty special art around here. Ooh, new merch, new Koenigsegg merch. This is cool. One of my favorites, I've seen one of the guys wearing it, is like this sort of hand-drawn, this one, look, this sort of cartoony style Jesko driving through what looks like Arizona. That's super cool. There's also this sort of floating, dancing, balancing statue that just keeps on oscillating and turning around in the garden. Mesmerizing to see it. I didn't notice it first, but every now and again it'll catch a breeze and it'll just start turning again. Wow, what I haven't shown you yet, let's just take you, as it were, up the garden path. How's this for a garage garden lineup? Check it out. So driveway comes up here off the main road, and then boom, we got a Jesko Attack, a Jesko Absolute, and a Gemera all in the driveway. Look at this. Yeah, distinctly above average setup. I love how they've also branded the Villa, which is super cool. So we got the Attack here, which is the more sort of track focused version. The Absolute, the name would suggest here, is what Koenigsegg tell me will be their fastest car ever. They don't believe that they'll be able to make a car faster than this, so it'll be fascinating to see what the top speed will end up being. This is some of the Koenigsegg crew. Hey guys, This is cool. Wow, what a machine. And they totally transform as well. Once you take off the roof and all of the light can cascade inside and you see just how special these things are. Yeah, super cool. So yeah, as far as Thursdays go, this is up there. We're just in time to check the Koenigsegg team are about to roll out in both Jeskos to do some filming while they're in Monterey. Pretty awesome to see these pair roll out. They're both dynamic. They are pre-production cars, but they work. Like. What do you call this thing on the dash here?
It's an analog G-force meter.
Analog G-force meter.
Exactly.
How special? How cool is that?
So it moves like a normal G-meter, but it's just analog instead, so it's just more mechanical.
It like literally floats, right?
Yes, it does.
Super special.
Yes,
love that.
It's very nice.
So question of the day, you could drive home in one of these. Jesko Absolute or Jesko Attack? Which one's it gonna be? Big wing, no wing, highest speed Koenigsegg ever to be made, or track focused, raw, pure driving experience? Tough one. What's interesting, of the production numbers, they're not making X amount of Attack and X amount of Absolute. It's up to the client. It's up to the client to spec which car they want. So it's an unknown number as to what the order ratio was. I reckon there's gonna be more Attacks. Now this is a day at the office. Ha ha! God, the light out here is stunning. Look, these two McLarens have just turned up to come and visit the villa. Look how good they look. We don't get cars looking that good in the UK. Just by default, our light is not this good. I'm not much of a car spotter, but this has got to be my finest spot. Look at this. This is what the Jesko does to grown men. Look at us all. Like, it just turns us all into kids. Look at this. Immediately. Everyone. One more time. That's a wrap film at Koenigsegg. Yorkie got a new hat. Look at it. It's the fastest fisherman in all the land. Look at this. What's just turned up? Basically all of the clients are starting to turn up now. That is a number plate on this Agera RS. This is actually a wrap. I was speaking to the owner at a Cars and Coffee event a few days ago, and he said he was only intending on wrapping it for a few weeks, I think for a charity event. But it looks so good, rightly so. Decided to keep it on. Back to the G80. So we've had this G80 M3 from our friends at Vorsteiner for the last few days, which is pretty cool. And they've put their own carbon front grille on it, so, well, it's just a bit more aesthetically pleasing, I would say. It's under, yeah.
You want me to drive it? No, I'm just kidding.
The valet guys are awesome, man. They're so cool. It's great speaking to them because they valet all around town. And I was like, what's the coolest thing you've driven? And he's like, I've driven everything. I've driven more cars than you. But you probably have. It was cool. Anyway, we're up here in the hills above Pebble Beach, and there are some gaffs up here. And is anyone in America wondering what on earth is this Englishman talking about gaff? That there, sir, is a gaff. It is otherwise known as a substantial dwelling. Anyway, that's a gaff. It's a proper big boy mansion. Very cool. Let's go this way. There you go. So, we're in the G80M3. It's manual. We don't get manual G80M3s in the UK, so it's been quite cool spending some time with that. Look at that one. Yep. Gaff spotting. There's a whole new channel. Gaff spotting.
Ham's under the hammer.
Ham's under the hammer. Oh. And there's also been another Koenigsegg has turned up since we turned the car around. So there's a Regera has turned up behind that Agera RS next to the Koenigsegg gaff. That's the Koenigsegg gaff. Super cool. Right, we started filming with Christian at 7 a.m. We haven't had breakfast. We're gonna go get some food.
1:30.
What is it? 1:30. Cool. We're gonna get some food, rehydrate, and edit this video because the embargo's tomorrow morning, and we need to get it edited, turned around, uploaded. Major gaff.
Major gaff.
Major gaff.
New gaff.
Massive new build.
Wow.
Uploaded and scheduled in time for embargo lift. So the format up here is brands, collectors, just interesting people rent the big gaffs out here. So you could think of it as like Airbnb on steroids. So I guess really any residents of Monterey that might not actually be interested in cars. It's kind of like when Notting Hill Carnival's on. You're either in or you're out, right?
That's a great example.
And people who aren't interested in cars will rent out their houses and the brands. So Bentley will have a villa, like Koenigsegg had a villa, Rolls-Royce will have a villa. And they all host their individual VIPs and guests and dealers, but also they then have parties too. Now, the trick is trying to go to as many of them as you can, because Monterey is almost impossible to do every event because there's so many things happening. There's inherently this overlap, so you have to pick and choose what you want to go to. Some people try and hit up all of them and spend like 10 minutes at each one. Others go and immerse themselves in their favorite brands and try and get the most out of it as they can. But it's just a really interesting format because we kind of liken it to our Goodwood Festival of Speed back home, in that there is this one area which has this sort of heavy influx of supercars, hypercars, classic cars, all in 1 week. Same thing there. Some residents love it and embrace it, others not so much. Lotus 7, that's cool. It feels like that here, only much bigger. What's yours? Green edition.
I've got blueberry.
What flavour is that? Dragon fruit. Nice. It's decent. I like this.
Keep racing.
That one's
Keep
really
hydrated,
good.
kids.
Remember, kids, wear sunscreen, drink dragonfly juice, dragon fruit juice, dragonfly juice, dragon fruit juice. Keep on racing. All right, just parked up at our hotel. Check this out. This thing locks itself as you walk away. See? Can't decide if that's cool or not, but probably quite helpful. There's a lot of police staying at our hotel. Fuel run, friends. That's cool. What's in here? Monterey car spotting. Oh, check it out. That's wild. Yeah, we'll show you more of that when we get to the UK. I'm so sold on the idea of a Lamborghini V12 Yorkie. Honestly, it's so cool. This looks like a Rift exhaust system. I'm not sure if it is or not. Nice bag. You can't escape them. You cannot escape an Aventador during car week. That guy's got the right idea. Okay, so this is Cannery. We're staying in Cannery. There used to be a really big car meet here during previous Monterey car weeks gone by, but apparently it got shut down because it got too crazy. But this is Cannery Town. Yorkie's not quite grasped the crossing the street on an actual crossing yet. Can't wait for him to get busted for jaywalking over here. I just can't do it. Look at that there. That's a crossing. That's a crossing. Nice turbo in town. Turbo cab. The 991s are still stunning, aren't they? No one around here has got to stock anything. That is an IPE exhaust. Those things are loud. So it's actually quite good to spend some time in a place that we've actually turned up to. Normally, we'll go somewhere and not see any town at all. Lots of them, just everywhere. Actually, this kit looks familiar. Also from our friends at Vorsteiner. Looks evil.
Exotics.
916 exotics. Push rod inboard suspension. I think I'm becoming a Lamborghini guy. Dear me. If you didn't see the vlog of us heading up to Car Week, we actually came down with the guys from Fuel Run. Yeah, that's not standard.
This is cool.
It is, right?
And then you got this.
Wait for it. Yeah, it is. That is so clean. Look at that. Love this. He's having a good time. He looks happy. What this is a test. It's a test format. It's like a behind the scenes, effectively. It's a behind the scenes, really rough and ready of everything else we get up to on the channel, because we kind of thought, you know, the content that we put out regularly, the irony of it is it's probably 10% of our week, and we don't show anything else. And increasingly, over the months, you guys have been asking for it. So we're just gonna keep it super real, raw and pure. Not many cuts, no sexy B-roll, and we're just going to take you along for it. And at the end of this, if you like it, please give us feedback in the comments below, because if you do like it, then we'll do lots more of it. And whether we set up a new channel for it, which is like behind the scenes, or if we, you know, do one of these a week or bi-monthly or something like that, I don't know. We just want to play with the format and see how it goes. So hope you enjoy the day. Comments below. Casual GT2 RS here, in crayon, no less. Great spec. I think it's just the DDE influence, but I am all up in Lambo land right now. Just want a Lambo V12 in my life. It just makes your cheeks ache with smiling so much. Look at this thing. It's absolutely tiny. It is. It's fiberglass. Look at it. Wow. Single seater. Not that there's room for a second seat. Look at it. That's got to be the ultimate pub car, right? It's like a scaled down Ferrari. That's kind of what it looks like. G80. This sounds good. Oh, he's real. I thought you were a statue. And he's back again, back in the road. Just can't help. I just can't help himself.
What?
Hey guys!
He's off again. Look, he's off again. To be honest, it is a massive pain in the ass having to walk to the end of a street just to cross it. But your streets are so wide here. I get it. Yeah, now we're talking.
Oh,
yes, dude. Yes, dude. Look at this. The E30's tidy as well.
Fly McFry. That sounds good.
Look at that building. That looks awesome. Monterey Cannon Company. I love the aesthetic of this. If only a cool gold car would park outside of this now, we'd be set. Now that's a stained glass window. Look at this. That's all stained glass. How cool is that? Nothing quite says fresh like this. How cool is that? Pretty sure Audi's booked the entire Intercontinental. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 e-trons here. It would also appear Rolls-Royce have got a slice of the Intercontinental action as well. Is that a Miami Blue E30 M3? Yep, he's a fuel run guy too. Yep. It's closed. Oh, awesome indeed. Honestly, when you see these in reality, the size is unbelievable. Like serious disproportionate scale. What a machine, look at that. Let's say, man, if you're going to talk a big game, pop the hood. That's it.
Do not go to your side. Okay, don't go over there though. Just
Come on, what's this? Oh, look at the fuel rails on that. Dude, what is this? It's like the size of a dustbin lid. It's massive.
Yeah, I'm telling
Not
you,
playing
bro.
around. Hey, that is serious. What sort of horsepower are we talking here?
Full E85, 550, so maybe around 700.
Really?
Thank you.
That is awesome, man. Brilliant.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing, buddy. Appreciate that.
You're the man.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys. Cheers. Whose is this? Come on. Come on, Shaz. Come on, Shaz. Is this Miami Blue? I knew it. It is Miami Blue. I love this. This also has a supercharger. Oh, look at that. It's as retro as it gets. How cool is this? Wow. Look at this. That is old school, original M contrast stitch. Wow. This is amazing. I like... Don't tell your friend, but this is the sweet spot right here. This is the one. Look at this. Good Lord. I love this. I'm telling you, the way forwards is backwards, man. Old is gold. What a machine. I am fully taken with this. It's beautiful.
No.
All mechanical. One more button.
So cool.
Here.
Very
fun,
right?
behind the scenes
It's been
channel.
decent, yeah.
Damon with a collar on.
Yeah, I've never-
This is a once
At
a
least it's
this is a
decent.
once a year thing. And then I cover it up with the hoodie that should be
That was
on.
weird. Dude, it was so cold we stepped out. I put 2 black t-shirts on to like
You're looking pretty
insulate
slick.
myself. This was supposed to be my Pebble Beach outfit. And now it's
We'll
gonna
get
be
you a DDE hoodie that
Yeah, I
you
want
have to
a
sport.
DDE hoodie.
You
We
have
were
to
saying
sport
that.
for all a
Yeah,
quail.
I'm down for that.
Because we're
The
cold.
whole-
We haven't got
the-
any
for
home.
the whole event.
Him in a DDE hoodie.
So is this since they put in this like chicane system so people can't like rip it up?
out of hand.
Rip it up. It's kind of, it's busy but civilized.
Well, usually people are rolling
Like a
by,
boring
grabbing,
one.
Well, you're the
doing all
civilized
sorts of
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm
Yeah.
a bit of decorum to the situation. You forget how big these things are. Look at the size and scale of it. It's literally massive. Scale of it.
Oh,
Like white carbon fiber on the deck.
Yeah, that's cool, right?
Yeah.
White everything.